What's up, Fantasy Champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now, with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
Yo, what's good, everybody, and welcome to the Fadeaway Podcast. It's me, Philly Talker MK. It's your boy MK, and to my right is my guy, Coach Donte. What is up? What is up, my guy?
Man? What up, man? How y'all doing today? We got some good topics, man, for you guys, man. We gonna be a little short, but because I got the Sixers and Knicks coming up.
That's at 7:30, yeah.
Yeah, 6:30 my time. That's at 6:30 my time. But yeah, man, we got some interesting topics to go through, y'all. So, shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network and my guy, Money Mitch, man. So, what's good, Money Mitch? How you doing today, man?
I'm just ready for the James Harden's debut tonight. Home game. I cannot wait. And I will be streaming live the AEW, but I will be watching the game on my computer. So I just can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Yep. Like I say, I will be live in that game, during that game. So, hey, man, y'all tune in. And also, I got the Portland Trail Blazers versus, the Phoenix Suns tonight. So, a little bit of a triple header stream today. So, let's get right into the topic. So, the Suns have been struggling since losing Chris Paul. I believe they lost the other night. We know the game that they lost was to the Utah Jazz. So the question to you, are the Suns in trouble?
Well, I don't know if you saw this, but Devin Booker has entered COVID protocols. So we got to put that into play too. I don't think they're much in trouble because how good they are, well-rounded. The Suns are. I don't see them falling. I see them going to second seed. I can see them falling to that far, but I can't see them going to third or fourth seed. I just can't. So I don't think they're that much in trouble. I think they're going to be fine.
I think they're going to be good. I think they're going to be fine. But it is causing concern too, though. It is concerning You got to look at that. I understand they're 1-2. It doesn't matter. You're 1-2. You're still struggling. So, I mean, hey, I think when Chris Paul comes back in the playoffs, I think everything will be fine. I don't think they will drop far off the first seed. I think they will win enough games to secure the first seed, but it is cause of concern because, you can finish strong. You can start strong, but it's about how you finish. And Golden State getting some of their guys back, but we're going to see, man. So, but they definitely need Chris Paul down the stretch. They definitely need Chris Paul. If they're going to win a championship, they definitely going to need him if they're going to go places and win a championship. But it is cause of concern for me because even though Devin Booker is a great playmaker, he's a great scorer, but it's nothing like having that coach and that floor general on the floor along with everything to keep everything calm down when you need a big basket or when you need a moment or some. Good teams knows how to game plan for great players. And Chris Paul needs to be out there with that team in playoff time. And I think the Suns are going to be fine. I think they're definitely going to be fine once they get Chris Paul back. I think they're going to be.
You know what's funny? We got in a huge argument like about a month ago. Remember when we were talking about the MVPs and I brought up Chris Paul and then the whole thing went to shambles?
Yeah.
Remember that one? So it looks like I was right. Chris Paul should be in that MVP conversation. Not a lot of people talk about it. Look what's happening right now. I'm telling you, man. He might not be top 3, but it's definitely like top 5, top 7, top 10. You can definitely make a case for Chris Paul being in the MVP conversation. So, and this proves my point right here.
I love Chris Paul as a point guard and as a coach on the floor. And I feel like that's important. In any type of locker room you have, that's important to have that secondary coach and that leader and that floor general in the locker room and on the floor. That's important. And Phoenix is going to need that. They're going to need that. So, again, we're going to see. I think they're going to be fine. I think they still will be good enough to hold on to the first seed. But we're going to see. We're going to definitely see. They're going to definitely see. I'm like you. I don't know if they're in trouble, but it is cause for concern. It will be a lot concerning without him being out there. So, and then Devin Booker is also on COVID protocol as well. So, we're going to see what happens. What's up, Bern?
What's up, Ern? Oh, wait,
right
Bern.
now.
I said Ern.
Right now, who's the best duo in the NBA right now?
Do I even need to say it?
Go ahead.
For me, it's Embiid and Harden. I know it's only 2 games in, but for what they're doing, the chemistry that they already have, the passing ability of James Harden, Joel Embiid, and the ability of James Harden to take a back seat right now to Joel Embiid, that's, in my opinion, the top duo. But there's a lot of duos you could talk about here. There's Tatum and Brown. There's KD and Kyrie now. There's like Giannis and Middleton. I can't even put LD. I can't even put LeBron and AD there. I can't. Like LeBron and AD, they're not up there for me. So, yeah, I have to say they're up there in that conversation. Unless Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, I guess. But to me, it's what's up, man? Not LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. No, Middleton had Middleton had a down year. You are right. But
what's up, Michael Guerrero? What's good?
Yeah, Booker and Paul, they're up there as well. So, how about you? Who do you think's the best duo?
Well, I had Booker and Paul, but since Paul hurt, I'm gonna go with Embiid and Harden.
Hey, let's get it right there.
And LeBron and AD hasn't played a full season yet. Giannis and Middleton has had a down year, but Middleton's still an all-star. He's still an all-star player. So right now, the way this duo going between Harden and Joel Embiid, and neither one of them has really dropped off. They averaging their same amount of points. Actually, if you look at the past 2 games, they're averaging their same amount of points. that they not Harden's went up a lot.
Yeah.
And B still managed to get heals. Maxey still managed to get heals. So really, they haven't dropped off. They got better since they've been together these last two games. Now, granted, it's only 2 games, but they have gotten better. So right now, they probably the best duo in the NBA. You got no Dame and CJ.
That's gone.
I mean, you got Curry and
Clay, but Clay's been out.
Clay's been out, and the Warriors have struggled. They just lost again to the Timberwolves yesterday. So hey, I gotta go with the strongest right now is Harden and Embiid.
Here's something about Harden a lot of people are not talking about right now. He had 5 steals on Sunday. He had 5 steals. So if he averages right now like 2 or 3 steals, something like that, probably 2, I'm ecstatic. Because I thought we would lose that defense with James Harden there. But right now, after what I've seen the last 2 games, he's been picking up on defense. And it looks like that he really wants to be in Philly.
I told you when James Harden is happy, he's gonna he shows potential of being a great defender. And I say he just don't like burning up all of his energy playing defense at times, but that's part of the game. When he's happy, James Harden can play some defense when he's happy. So we're not gonna act like he never plays defense, but when he's happy, he plays defense. He can play good defense. It's just sometimes he absorbs energy and he take plays off because he know he's gonna need that energy late in the game. He know he's gonna need it late in the game, but still, when this guy's motivated and he's happy, he can play some defense. Mm-hmm. And he showed you these last 2 games, including the game against the Knicks. Hey, the guy is a decent defender. He's an okay defender. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Got Money Mitch on. Tomorrow, me and Eric will be live at the Combine. We will be in Indianapolis for the Combine. So, hey, so y'all already know. So here we go. The very next topic we got, does Stephen Curry have anything to prove this season?
No. I don't think so. Because they're obvious from the beginning of the year, he was just, going off. He was doing 40 threes after threes after threes. He was doing his thing. And then, of course, he stimped down a little bit, but he got Clay back. So without Clay, he was managed to keep the Warriors the number 2, number 1 team in the West. So to me, he got nothing to prove. Yeah, I think they're done. I think the Lakers are done as far as making the playoffs. And Russell Westbrook has requested a trade this offseason. So there's that as well. Donte, you muted.
Yep. I just heard about that news right now that they requested a trade. He requested a trade. I think it's best for both parties, man. It clearly has not worked out. It clearly has not worked out at all. So it would be good going on for both parties. I'm still is going to hold off on the playoff scenario right quick. I'm going to refer to I don't know. I don't know if they're going to make it. It's going to be tough because you got the Clippers coming up tomorrow night, and you got Golden State Saturday night. So
they're going to lose both.
Hey, it's a possibility you can lose both. And you could be on a long loser streak when Anthony Davis out. When Anthony Davis was down, it was like, the Lakers were still winning games. They weren't winning games at all. Not one bit. They weren't winning games at all. So, hey, we don't see, man. But let's get right into the next topic.
Wait.
Russ Warriors missing Draymond. Go ahead.
Big Fridge wants to know, wait, can't Russ can't just decline his player option? I don't think he had. Does he have a player option? Russ?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But both parties agreed, though. Both parties agreed, too, though. So they're going to find a trade for him. Both of them agreed. Definitely agreed. So if they both sides agreed, then yeah, it most likely going to happen in the offseason. But are the Warriors missing Draymond Green?
I've actually not been keeping up with the Warriors as much. So let me look at their record. They're second place, right? Are they in second or in third? Because if they're in third, then I have to say yes. If they're not in third, then I'm going to have to say I think they're fine. Let's see here. They're second. Grizzlies are catching up. Like, the Grizzlies are that team. They're only a half game behind of the Warriors right now. So, if they get Draymond Green back, they will be a problem. So, they need Draymond Green to, just keep the Grizzlies from overtaking their spot. Because John Morant right now, he's playing like an MVP. John Morant is that dude. So, it's like right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, D-Book is out. What's up, BOSC? Thank you for popping in. 2-6 the last 8 games. Okay, then yes, they are in trouble. Just for saying that.
Yep, they are. They are missing Draymond Green. They missing Draymond Green a lot, man. I'm telling you. 2-8 the last 8 games. The defense have not been good at all. Yep, they definitely missing. They definitely need Draymond Green. They definitely need Draymond Green, man. So I believe the Warriors, it's a lot of concerning for the Warriors. It's a lot of concerning for them guys, man. They definitely need Draymond Green. They definitely need him. They lost to the Timberwolves yesterday.
Right.
Their defense is struggling. So, again, this don't look good for the Warriors. They got Wiseman coming back. But Draymond Green is that emotional leader that they definitely need on the court. That they definitely need. And the Grizzlies can actually catch them. The Grizzlies damn near about to catch them. I think they 1.5 game out of that second spot. And the Warriors really is cause of concern. Just like I said, it's cause of concern for Phoenix. But more, the Warriors are on life support. They need Draymond Green back. They need Draymond Green back.
So the next 4 games are the Mavs, Lakers, Denver, Cavs, Bucks. So the next 5, you got Mavs, Lakers, Denver, Clippers, Bucks, and Denver's getting Michael Porter Jr. back. I don't know when, but he's making his return.
Yep, and that's a big key for them. That's also a big key for them as well. Getting their star player right back. So that's definitely going to be a big key for them. So you said if you are the Mavericks, would you want to play in the first round? It doesn't matter. Who would they want to play in the first round? It doesn't matter. If I'm the Mavericks, it doesn't matter. Because even if you play a top tier team, you still it's a possibility the Mavericks still can upset a team. It doesn't really matter. The Mavericks are a good team. It doesn't really matter. Every Western Conference seeding is going to be tough. Every Western Conference seeding is going to be tough.
I'm going to go hold Denver. I'm going to go bold. Denver gets healthy and eliminates Golden State in the first round. I mean, if they get Michael Porter Jr. back and he's, the guy that he just bogs out, then I can agree with you on that. And when is Jamal Murray coming back? Is he done? Like, I don't know.
Jamal Murray coming back at the end of the season.
Yeah. Lakers need to trade their
So
big three this offseason or before the trade deadline next year. You can't just let those three walk because the Lakers have no draft picks. You're right. They tried to pull the Rams, like going all this year. It worked for the Rams. It didn't work for the Lakers. The Lakers are pretty much done.
Definitely. I think they're pretty much on life support too. They're very much on life support as well. So, yep. So we got.
Cool.
Can the Pelicans be a sleeper team next season? And I'm gonna throw another question at you.
Go for it.
Can they be a sleeper team next season? And do you think they can catch Portland for the play-in game for the 10th
next
spot?
Year or the play-in this year? The play-in this year.
The play-in this year, yeah, and a sleeper team next year.
Playing this year, I don't see it. If Zion comes back and he balls and he does his thing, I can see it. But I know Portland is like, they just shut down Nurkic. They're rebuilding. The whole team's in shambles, so I can see it in a way. If CJ McCollum keeps balling out, like he's averaging 29 points ever since went to the Pelicans. So CJ and Ingram, like that's the duo right there. So I can see him taking Portland's spot in the play-in. I can see it.
Yeah, I definitely could see it. I think it could go down. It's a possibility. It can go down to the wire. It can go down to the wire for Portland and New Orleans. CJ and Dame, that combination looks good right now. That combination looks good as hell. I like that combination. That combination looks good right now. And I think they can catch Portland and make a playing game. I really think. I don't know how many games back they are from Portland.
I got it.
Now.
Look. I got it. Keep going.
All right. So yeah, I believe they can make it an interesting run for the play-in, for that last play-in spot.
Well, the Pelicans are actually tied with the Trailblazers right now. They're both tied.
Is they over them? Is they over them?
They're both in the 10th seed. They're both 25 and 36. So I can definitely see it now that the Pelicans are higher than the Trailblazers based off this.
Yeah, they're on the tiebreaker. They got
the Pelicans, yeah.
They're on the tiebreaker. Yeah.
And honestly,
so they got that 10th seed.
Yeah, they got it. But I can see them getting the 9th seed because of the Lakers. I can see them getting the 9th.
Okay.
What up, Taco? What up, man? What are the chances for winning it all? Serious talk. It depends. It depends on our bench. It depends on the Sixers bench, and it depends on Tobias Harris. If all of them perform, I can see them going to the finals. If they don't, I don't know. We still have to go through the Bucks, Heat, Bulls. Who else am I forgetting? The Nets. They just got KD back. So it's going to be tough. So right now I have the Heat in the finals right now because of their defense. So it's going to be something. I could see it, but other pieces have to step up. And looks like we're going to get DeAndre Jordan. So.
I don't know how far. I'm going to say I don't know how far they're going to make it. I don't know. It's a potential there that they can get to the finals. Right now, Embiid and Harden showing it can definitely work. But it's going to depend on coaching and Doc Rivers' rotation. It's going to depend. Ain't nowhere in the world you can have this much talent on this team and you cannot win it all. You cannot lead so to an Eastern Conference Finals. Ain't nowhere in the world. We know the talent is good, but now if they fail, you got to look at coaching. You got to look at coaching.
I said that.
And you got to look at Go ahead.
I said this. If we get bounced out in the first round, Doc's got to go. If we get bounced in the first. If we get bounced in the second, I'm like, I don't have to think about that based off what I see in that series if we get bounced out in the second. So if we lose in the Eastern Conference Finals, I don't see we fire Doc. I don't see it. But if we get bounced out in the first round, he's got to go. Simple as that.
I mean,
how do you feel about the Sixers
anyway,
giving away a good center and a Harden deal? I feel the Sixers need a backup center. Well, for me, I think Drummond's going to walk. He's walking. He's going to get a bag. So he's gone, right? So I'm not going to miss Drummond. And it looks like we're going to get DeAndre Jordan. So it looks like we got another backup center to look forward to, even though I want to play Willie Cauley-Stein, but it looks like he's going to end any day now, 10 days. And then we got Paul Millsap. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I feel like if you guys get bounced in a second, or I feel like if y'all anything short of a championship will be disappointing. But next year, if Doc Rivers don't get the job done with a full season with these guys, he's got to get on hot seat. Next year will be the year that Doc Rivers may be on the hot seat. But you're set to get the job done probably this year, though. You're set to probably get the job done this year, even though if they do fail this year. But next year with a full offseason, with a full roster, you got to get the job done next year. You have to get the job done next year. You know, Doc Rivers should be considered on the hot seat. He should be considered on the hot seat. That should be no question asked. But he should be considered on the hot seat after next year.
And I see Tobias Harris this offseason gone. I see him traded because of his contract. I can see it. I thought he'll be gone by the trade deadline, and we would have kept Ben Simmons. But it looks like Doc or Morey went another way, and it's a better way. So, yeah. Here, keep talking. I'm right here. I'm getting my sweatshirt on. Gold.
Wait, I got you.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right. Well, this is interesting. It says Harden needs 6 threes to pass Reggie Miller.
Yes, sir.
To pass Reggie Miller to get into one. Yep, already.
Yeah, he needs 6 more.
To get in front of Reggie Miller?
To pass Reggie Miller, yes. So, yeah. Tonight's going to be electric. I made a video about it. It's going to be electric.
Wow. He already needs 6 threes to pass Reggie Miller. So he'll be third of all time, right? Because
he'll be third all time behind Ray Allen and Curry.
Wow.
Always going to catch up to Curry. Yeah.
That's a heck of an accomplishment, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think
you're right?
It's a possibility that Harden gets 6 threes tonight against New York?
Yes. It's freaking New York. It's the Knicks. The Nate Show will tell you that. Nate Talk Sports changed his name to the Nate Show, if you didn't know.
I know. I saw it. I wish. Is Nate streaming the game tonight?
Yes. He's streaming the game tonight.
I gotta go check on him. If I get those 6 threes, I gotta go check on him.
Yeah.
I
will too. But yeah, 6 more threes.
Yep. 6 threes. So yeah, we at the last of the topics. So we got KD coming back tomorrow. Will the Nets climb up the standings?
They still don't have defense, so I mean, with KD there, I could see him climbing up. I want to look at the standings real quick. I have it right here. So right now, the Nets are 8th, and the 7th seed is the Raptors, and they are 3 games behind the Raptors. Damn. 3 games behind the Raptors for the 7th seed. That's
Yep.
wow.
So Boston is now officially in the playoff though.
Yeah,
Boston
they're
is
6.
officially
Boston's in.
They're
Boston's
6.
in.
So, yeah.
So here's Brooklyn's schedule. So they're against the Heat, then they're against Boston on Sunday, and then they're against the Knicks. That's their next 5.
Okay. So so you definitely so Kyrie, we know he can't play. He still can't play home games, but he can be a part of the. He can be in the gym. He can pretty much be in the gym. We know he can't play home games. He can't play home games. He still can be pretty much in the gym. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I don't like that. Just because, I mean, what part of you said he can be in the gym but can't play? Cannot play. I don't think that's fair to the guy. But again, if they get Kyrie back playing full time, I think this Brooklyn Nets team can be good. I think this Brooklyn Nets team is going to be really, really good. If they get Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving playing at the same time, I think this Brooklyn Nets team definitely is going to be a very good team. I just want to see this team stay healthy. That's why it's kind of hard to judge them, and people put them in finals already. It's hard to judge them when your guys is not out there playing basketball. It's definitely hard to judge them. So we'll see where that stands at. But I'm looking at the standings right now. Cleveland moved all the way down to the 5th seed. They have been struggling. Yeah. They have struggled. Are you concerned about Cleveland dropping out and going into a play-in tournament?
I need to look at the standings real quick. So they're the 5th. Celtics are on a hot streak, so I can see the Celtics taking them. It depends. I mean, they're going to make it. They're probably going to go to the play-in. I just see it. Okay. I can see Brooklyn. It's going to be tough for Brooklyn to get out of that. So the Raptors, if they play right and they play well, they win the next couple games, they can easily make the playoffs, and Cavs can make the play-in if they keep falling.
So right now, the Cavaliers, they are 1 game behind the Milwaukee Bucks. They're 1 game behind the Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And the Boston Celtics are 1 game up in the loss column, but two games down out of the loss column. The Boston Celtics, they can literally catch Cleveland. Toronto, they are 2 games back from Cleveland. I can really see that this team being caught and slipping into the play-in tournament easily.
Yep.
And don't let Atlanta get on the hot streak either. But also, Washington is 1 game out of the play-in game behind Atlanta. So the East is kind of really tight a little bit. So, but
so the Cavaliers' next 3 games are against the Hornets, Philly, and Toronto. Hornets, They got to win that Hornets game. They have to win that Hornets game. If they don't, I can see them losing the next 3. They got to win the Hornets.
Definitely, We definitely see them losing to Philadelphia. You definitely see them losing to Toronto.
Yeah.
Because Toronto just beat Brooklyn twice.
Yeah. Back to back.
Toronto just beat Brooklyn twice. Back to back.
Yeah.
One was a blowout and one was a close game.
Yeah.
What was a
I was
blowout?
talking to my man JC about that. He was upset.
He was upset?
He was upset. He's like, we can't win when all of our starters are out and Drummond's out. I'm like, oh, boo-hoo. But you want to hear something interesting? Huh?
Go ahead.
So tomorrow I'm doing that thing with JC. Right.
Yeah.
But here's something interesting. Today is the 60th anniversary of Wilk's 100-point game. Right?
Okay.
You know who he scored 100 points against?
The Nets.
Anyone in chat know? Does anyone know? The Knicks.
The Sixers? The Knicks?
He was on the Sixers.
Okay.
He scored 100 points on the Knicks 60 years ago today. I'm going to message that to Nate.
That was crazy. That's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
and now James Harden's about to get 6 more threes. But, yeah,
That's
man.
really, really crazy. So we're going to go through these tonight. Go through these tonight's scores. And we're going to get up out of here. We're going to end it early because, got the game tonight. And we got a doubleheader tonight. So, we got Charlotte and Cleveland just started. Who you got winning this game?
I got Charlotte.
I'm gonna take Cleveland tonight to win.
You go in Cleveland?
Take Cleveland. Yeah, I'm gonna take Cleveland. I think they need this winning streak. I think they need to win in a bad way. I think they definitely need to win in a bad way. Orlando, who's been very, very good in the last couple of games. They got the Pacers again. Markel Fultz came back, scored 10 points in his debut.
Yeah. He had 10 points, 6
against
assists.
Indiana. Yep, looked pretty decent.
I'm going Orlando. Orlando.
I like that.
I'm going to Orlando.
I'm with you. I like it. I'm with you. I like it.
Knicks and Sixers.
Yeah.
Do I really need to say it?
Rockets and Jazz. We're going to get beat by 20.
You got the Jazz winning?
Yeah, by 20.
You know what? YOLO. I'm going Rockets.
I like it.
I'm going Rockets. I want a good upset tonight.
Hey, this will be the biggest out of all of them, though. Rockets do want to win against Utah. They do want to win against Utah this year.
Yeah.
They do want one against Utah.
Oh.
Bucks and Heat. Ooh.
That's a good one.
Yep.
I'm going Bucks.
I'm going Bucks with you. All right. So not last but not least, but we coming up. Kings and Pelicans.
Give me Pelicans. Give me Pelicans here.
I love Pelicans to win this game.
Yeah.
Thunder, Denver.
Denver.
Yep. Got Denver. And last but not least, Blazers, Suns.
I'm going Suns.
I'm going Suns too. Even without Devin Booker, I believe the Suns can beat the Blazers, but we'll find out. So, yeah, man, that's the end of the podcast, y'all. I know it's a little shorter than what everybody's seen, but, got a game coming up in a couple more minutes. James Harden, we're going to see if he's going to go for the 6-3 tonight. Plus, we got a doubleheader. We got some combine tomorrow, me and Eric. So, we will be on combine all day tomorrow. Pretty much all day tomorrow. But shout out to everybody that was in the chat today in this, Fadeaway Podcast. We're going to cut it short right here.
And really quick, I'm going live for AEW in 50 minutes. And don't worry, I'll have the Sixers game on my computer. So I'll still be watching that. I'll still be tweeting about that. But, yeah, tomorrow I'm going live. It's going to be a Sixers versus Nets, the great debate. So you're going to want to go watch that on my channel tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's gonna be a fun one tomorrow. Can't wait. JC, you don't know what's coming, bro. You don't know what's coming.
Bro, you said why we don't believe in the Heat? Why we don't believe in the Heat? It's just a pick. It's just a pick.
It's just a pick.
We don't like them. Mitch got him in the finals. Mitch got him in the finals.
I got the Heat in the finals. Yeah, I forgot. Heat and the Suns. Yeah.
And I said they were the best well-rounded team in the East. That's a lot of credit. That's a lot of respect. All right, but we'll see you guys. See y'all guys at 6:30 my time, 7:30 Eastern time, man. We out, y'all. Peace, man.
Yep. See you guys.